Okay, welcome back. This is going to be a quick out of the theater review for Fantastic Four First Steps. Man, I'm shocked to hear myself say this, but I really love this film. I went in to see it with my daughter thinking it would be total ass. Um, I did enjoy the Thunderbolts, not gonna lie, but it wasn't like it was no Winter Soldier, you know what I'm saying? But this was surprisingly good. I heard a lot of rumors about that, and I'll get into spoilers later in the video. It's gonna be like a 5 minute video, probably real short, but I don't want to give away too much. I want y'all to go see this for yourselves if you can. You'll enjoy it, especially if you enjoyed like the first stage of Marvel movies. This is the first movie that's felt like a Phase One Marvel movie in quite a while. Um, yeah, a lot of the newer efforts, particularly in the MCU era of Marvel, have not been very enjoyable. But this was. Now, I would like to address a few things real quickly. There's been a lot on the internet about Sue Storm girl bossing, the return of the MCU, Pedro Pascal being a weak beta male. Um, and for the most part, I'd like to say that's 90% not true, which is a pleasure to say. Um, I feel like everybody gets pretty equal spotlight time. Now, Sue Storm does get a little bit more. She is pregnant for most of the film and having a baby. I think that's totally understandable. The story does revolve around her giving birth to Franklin Richards. Um, Now, I'm about to get into some spoilers, so if you don't want anything spoiled for you about this movie, now's a good time to stop. Um, okay, so what did I like about the movie? In a word, Galactus. Now, hardcore comic book fans are going to notice that this Galactus seems a bit weaker. But if you go back to I'm not trying to justify it. Everybody in the MCU is a little bit weaker. Hulk, especially Thor. They can't quite pull off the god tier characters that we're used to in the comics. But Galactus is a home run. He's 99% perfect. If I have any complaints, I would say that he is a little bit weaker. But like I just said, everybody in the MCU is a little weaker. But yeah, they nailed Galactus. I was gonna say, like, if you read the original comics, in the very beginning, he's actually very small, smaller than he is in this movie. Most of the time, he's much larger than he is in this movie. So they kind of scaled him down. He's about twice the height of the Statue of Liberty. Um, but yeah, he's amazing. The graphics are amazing. The visuals are amazing. Um, like I said, this movie it benefits from not being tied to other MCU movies. I know it's setting up Avengers Doomsday, but it's not tied to the TV shows, and it's not tied to Phase Five, Phase Six movies necessarily. It's kind of its own complete story. So Galactus is a home run. The family is a home run. Johnny Storm is not gay. He's very straight in this movie. Sorry, that's my ice maker making ice. Reed could have been a little better. I don't know how much of that is the actual movie and how much is my fatigue over Pedro Pascal personally. He's a decent actor. He's just way overused, and he's kind of a little insecure and not much of a leader, honestly, in this. So he's definitely one of the weaker parts of the film. I would say the other three members of the family are definitely the high point. Sue, Ben, and Johnny. I really wish they'd gone with somebody besides Pedro Pascal. But I love this movie. I'm not afraid to say it. I love this movie. This is a far superior movie to Superman. There's a very little about Superman that I liked. I know a lot of people are raving on it. I'm not here to trash you for what you like. It's just comparing, pure cinema to pure cinema. This has a more coherent pace. It has far better visuals, far better dialogue, a far better story, to be quite honest. This should beat Superman. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, this is just a quick review, and take care. Bye.